Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing to my channel for more updates on how to use productivity tools such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel. We also have the Google Sheet, we also have the Google Docs, we also have the Google Slides, etc. Today we'll be looking at Google Forms, and we'll talk about the basic features of Google Forms. So if you're new here, please kindly do me the honor of subscribing to my channel and hit the notification button so that each time I make a new video, you will be able to subscribe and you will be notified. Thank you. Alright, so Google Forms or Google Workspace, it is a cloud-based word processing, or let me put it that way, word processing. Unlike Microsoft Office Suite, which is standalone, which comprises of Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, etc. With Google Workspace, everything of theirs is online, so you don't need to install any application. All you need is your Google Chrome or any browser at all. Alright, so what is Google Forms? Google Forms, we use Forms to collect data. You can use it to collect data from people. You can also use Google Forms to conduct quiz. I'll just be looking at the basic features of Google Forms for now. Alright, so for you to get to Google Forms, you navigate to your address bar. You just type forms.google.com. Alright, then hit your enter button, then it will launch for you. Alright, there is another way to doing it. So you can open a new tab and just type forms.new. Should open a new form for you. Alright, so you can see the difference. Type in forms.google.com and then form.new. If you type in form.new, it will just take you straight to a new form, a new blank form. But with forms.google.com, it will bring you to a default page whereby you have to click on blank to get a blank page, or they already have pre-formatted, or they've already made some customized forms for you. That is, if you want to collect contacts from people, you just click on this one, then there you go. You have the field that you want, but this one has already been designed for you, as you can see here. So you need to describe the form under the name of the form, which is contact information, then provide name, email address, phone number, and then any comment. Then just hit the submit button. Alright, but we'll just be looking at the basic features. Alright, so if you have a new blank form, this is how it will look like anywhere. This is how it will look like. Alright, so with the top over here, it is place where you have the title form. So this is where you're going to put in the title of your form. The title of your form. So assuming the title of our form is basic features of Google Forms. Alright, so that is the title of our forms. Indirectly, we can also call this one a document, and then you can move on further by describing what this form is for. Remember, like I said earlier on, Google Forms is used to collect data, and it's also used to conduct quiz. Alright, so over here you have the questions page here, and then after people submit, after you have finished designing your forms, then you send out the link for people to follow that link and then provide you with the details or the answers that you have asked them. So you see them here. So when you click on forms, it will give you the analysis of whosoever filled it, and then it will run some small analysis there too for you. Alright, so now let's come back to the forms. So we need the title and then the description of the form. So this is where the real deal goes. So over here you type the question, that is if you're collecting data. Let's say if you want to collect the names or the contact details. Okay, so let's use this one for instance, contact information. Alright, so I'm clicking this one, select, then come here and then copy this one, then come here, then paste it over here. Yeah, so we have contact information. Alright, so what is the first thing that we need? So we need what? The name of the person, depending on your question. Alright, so after we have provided the question, beneath it we have a short answer. So is it a short answer that you want, or you want the person to type, let's say, or you want the person to type, let's say, paragraph? You need so much from the person, so much information from the person. Alright, so over here, this is where you need to provide what kind of response that you want. Is it a short answer? So you click on the drop down. Is it a short answer, or is it a paragraph, or is it a multi-choice? Is it a checkbox, or is it a drop down? Or are you requiring the person to upload a file? And then on a linear scale, as in you are scaling or you are ranking it, as in you run something on a scale. Then we also have the multi-choice grid. We also have the multi-choice. We also have the checkbox grid. We have date, and then we have time. So basically, these are the options available for now. So what we need now is we just need a short answer. Alright, then I can also decide to add a picture to it. Alright, so I'll just click on the picture icon there, then I'll come to camera roll. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna go to it. Alright, so like I was saying, so you just click on upload here, then you select the picture that you want to use over there, and then you are good to go. So you've added that to your, oh, this picture is too huge, so that's why we can resize it in Google Forms. Yeah, so we just have to resize it. Right. So that is it. So you provide the name, and then so with this one, alright, so with this one you can make a duplicate. With this icon here, this duplicate, you can make a duplicate of the entire question here, everything. So it is going to pick up this picture, and then the formatted response that you want is going to pick all of them, and then the delete here will delete the entire section of this one. Yeah, the entire section. And then if you click on required, the required is going to make this particular field required, i.e. if the person or the respondent does not provide his or her name here, the respondent cannot click on the submit button. If the respondent clicks on it, the respondent will be prompted that he should go back and then provide this data or this response. Alright, and then over here too, with these three dots here, you click on it, and then you can validate the response. Over here we are dealing with text. So assuming it is a number that we are collecting age, we can make it okay, fine. So the age gap should be greater than a certain number, or it can be greater or equal to a certain number, or it should be less than, and so on and so forth. So you have the, or it should be between certain numbers here. And then you can provide a custom error text that please provide blah blah blah. Alright, so that is it. And then you can also add a description to this particular question, as in explaining that, okay, please provide the full name. Well, I see if I click on this, so this is the description. Regard, please provide your full name. Thank you. Alright, so and with this icon, it says what, add a title and description. So with the title and the description, it's going to give you this field again. So assume we are making a duplicate of this. Sorry. Okay, so assume over here, so we want to add, let's say, another title and then description, same of this kind. Same of this kind over here. Alright, so just click on this one. Then over here, then just click on add the title. Okay. So now you can see that we already added a question before the title. But assuming I want the title here. Okay, let's make this one. Employment details. Okay. So assuming I want this one to come before this one, I can actually drag. I can actually drag this whole section here. Then it will come before my next question. So actually you can do drag and drop over here. Yeah. So you can also add an image too, and then you can also add a video. That is an interesting part. You can add a video by clicking here. If you click on this here, so you can search for the video on YouTube. You can only add videos from YouTube, or you can create your custom words. Sure, let's see, if you have a video from somewhere, you can copy the link of that video and then paste it here. But over here, we'll be using YouTube channel page name. Okay, so that is Mawu Live. Then we'll search for it. Then here we go. So we have all this here. So let me just click on this one. Then it is highlighted. Then I click on select for it to select it. Onto my page. So we are good to go. And then over here we have sections. So we have the first section for names. So when I click on this section over here, now I have this command here that after section 1, so the first section 1. So as you can see, section 1 of 2. So you can click that. Okay, so after I'm done with this one, so let me name this section marital life. Alright, so you click here. Then after you are done with this one, then you go to section 2. Section 2. So with the section 2, a new page will appear. Then you can also provide new questions. asking, are you married? So add this. So what it does is it auto suggests the responses for you. That is one good thing about Google Forms. It auto suggests the response that you may be asking your respondents. So that is so yes, so I just click on all. Then I have this yes, no, or maybe. Then I can also decide to make it required or not required. So we can preview how our form will look like. So just click on the preview here. Over here, this one, the contact information is supposed to show. So if I click here to show, yeah. So I can decide to click here and then preview it. So if I should send you this link, this is how my dummy contact list or contact information will look like. So the next here is actually taking us to the next section. Alright, so here's it before we have the submit button. So you can customize it however you want it. And then we have customize theme. So the customized theme, you can actually choose a header and image to be at the top here. So you click here, then come to upload. Then you select the picture. We still use our My Life. So over here, we only need actually my internet is not that strong. Okay, let me clear this. Let me clear this and then load it again. Alright, so the provider you use customize pictures that you can use for your header. So you're going to take this one. Alright, so this is how the header looks like, and then by default is to change the theme. Place some accent color from the header. Then you can also change the font style to however you want it, but I'll stick to the basic. And then click on settings here. Then you can decide to collect emails. You can decide to collect emails. So if you check it, then response received, it will send them a so if you click on it's a respondent will receive what a copy of their responses. So whatever details or data that they provide, they will also get a copy. So you can choose to check it. Then you can also limit it to one response, of which it will always require signing. So the person must have a Google account before the person can fill this form. Then you can also choose to make the respondent edit whatever data that they are provided. They can edit it, or they can see the summary chart or the test responses. And then if it is a presentation to also show your progress bar, shuffle the questions, and so on. And then if it's a quiz too, you can make based on a quiz. If you check this, we have immediately after each submission with this grade, so it will grade you immediately after each submission. But we're not looking at quizzes for now. Alright, so basically that is it. Then let's click on okay. So this let me check this one. So let me need this. Alright. So let me just click on save. Then when you click on send over here, so you can send it via an email. You can actually copy the link. So this is the long link. Then if you check this one, it will shorten the link for you. Alright, so you can decide to copy the link. or you can choose to embed this on a web page. So that is it. So you copy this link, then share it by sending it to the person or a group or a group of people on WhatsApp, wherever you want to share the link to. Alright, so that is how you can design a simple Google form. Or did I make this one required? Okay, yeah, the email is required. So because of this, because we are collecting emails, so definitely you'll be required to sign in. You'll be required to sign in with your Google account. So that is it. If you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section below, and please give me the honor of liking this video and then sharing it. Thank you very much.